Distinguished Lula, distinguished City Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, City Council, distinguished citizen. I am so happy to see everyone coming up here tonight and meet the great candidates that we're going to have in our city. This is great. I'm excited. One thing that I know before I continue, that we have been blessed. We have been blessed in this city with the opportunity to be able to serve. If you're talking about serving, let me let you know a little things about me. I spent 27 years in the service. I'm a Vietnam vet. I'm a Panama invasion. I'm in Iraq freedom. So I've been there for a little while, and I hump, and I know how difficult it is. I got 2 bachelor's degrees. None of that make me a good city council member. The only thing that's going to make me a good city council member is to serve the citizen. That's what really going to make me a city council member. We speak behind the podium, but we don't come to you. We need to start coming to you and talk to you. If you have followed my career as a city council member, I have spent good 5 years out there. I got 3 kids. I got they're beautiful. I got 3 grandkids that go back to my kids. The biggest mistake that we have is that we did not realize at the end that we were going to do the babysitting. Okay, so we end up the same way. Myself, I was a police officer, I was a criminal investigator. So I have done quite a bit. I know I am the chairperson for the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. That teaches me a little bit how to put small businesses together. One thing that I just love about serving is to do your homework. We do a lot of things in our areas, but we forget how to do our homework. Our homework is what we put out there, the information that we give you. I am so proud of the current city council member. You've done a great job. I'm not saying you haven't done a great job. I think they've done a great job. They're keeping our citizens going. They keep our roads together. But one thing that I should know that I still got value is how to bring better jobs to our location. One thing that Temple has that we do not have is the main highway. Mr. Cuthbert, you're right. They should name the highway after you. I know the time you put in there. But Temple don't have what we have. The great location right over here, Fort Hood. The heroes. So please, don't compare me with Temple. I am honored to have Fort Hood right beside me. But it's not only about Fort Hood. Don't forget about 18-20% of the people coming to Killeen, they're not military. Are we going to discriminate against them? No. We need to work with them. One thing that I want to say before you vote, do your research on every candidate. Look at the track record. Quit hearing people saying things that they don't even know what they're talking about. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. You need to know what you talk about and make sure your track record and my track record will speak for myself. No one has to speak for me. I need to come to you.
All right, I got you.
That's what it is. Okay? Not only that, I've been here for 30 years. I haven't raised myself along the road. But I've been here for 30 years, so that gives me some type of title to understand how the city works.
Good evening. My name's Randy Dole. I'm the new kid on the block. And I say that, Bubba's older than I am, but I've got a little over 30 years of federal active service, which includes my military time. I've lived in Killeen for about 21 years. The biggest thing I'm bringing to the table is that, I'm a fact finder, a good listener. Probably most importantly, I'm a change agent. And the reason I say I'm a change agent is because what I've been challenged with for the last 20 years at Fort Hood is doing pollution prevention, sustainability, and the way that relates to a city council member is that allows me to go out and find the challenges, which makes me go out and find the facts, talk to people, communicate with people, come back, find potential solutions. And the only way you get a good solution to work is going to, and in our case, what I like to say out there, what's in it for me, but as a city council member, what's in it for our citizens, is to go out to the citizens, talk to them. I agree with Mr. Rivera. You have to communicate with them. You have to find out what their issues are, find out what those challenges are. We can't please everybody all the time, but I think if we have good, candid conversations, respectful debates, and come to a conclusion together, we can come up with solutions for our city to take us a little further than what we need to do. We've had great councils in the past that have done great things. Our current council is continuing to do great things, set us up for success in the future. And that's why my main reason for running for city council is I want to be part of that solution that somewhere down the road I can say, you know what, I had a hand in that. Just like I did when I was on the landscape committee. I'm very proud of the fact I drive around the city now and I see the results of the work we did on the landscape committee in our commercial businesses, and I love tangible things. I'm not going to be a big pie in the sky kind of guy. I'm a firm believer if you fail to plan to fail. I'm also a firm believer, and I'm going to steal this from Clint Eastwood, there's things I don't know, but somebody does, and it's important that we go find what those people are. So I ask for your support, get the fresh ideas onto the council, and then I'll work for you.
All right. Well, I don't know. I'll just try to talk as loud as they did. My name's Bubba Purser. I've been here 57 years, born on Rancher Avenue. Family's been in business. Went to Eastward Elementary School, 6 years, 1st through 6th grade. Went to Rancher Junior High School, 7th through 8th grade. Maynard Junior High, 9th grade. And nearly made 3 years at Clean High School before they got me out of there. But anyway, that's where I got educated at. And I've been involved in the community probably about 30, 45 years, an active role in the working end of the community. We were #1 affordability in the nation. That's huge, people, and that takes a team effort. That's not one person's effort. That's a group consortium effort. And we need to get back to #1. We've fallen off from #1. And when you're #1 affordable out of hundreds of thousands of cities, the benefit of that is the consumer. The consumer gets the benefit from being #1. He gets a purchase price or a product that is well within reach. And I think that we need to get back to the direction where #1 affordability, and that creates jobs, and jobs creates growth, and growth is good for all of us. Thank you.
I'm not sure if I can speak as loud as my friends here, so I'm going to use the mic. I'm so pleased to be here tonight. I'm Elizabeth Blackstone, and I'm from Killeen. I've been here since I was a year old. I was born in Waco, but we got here really quickly. I'm the only one up here been here longer than Bubba. And that's just because I'm older. But I'm so pleased to tell you that I love this city. I am a retired educator. I used to work in the schools for a long time, and then I retired and wanted to continue serving. I wanted to serve our city because I'm happy to live here and I love our city. I've spent the last 2 years on the city council and was chosen as mayor pro tem by my fellow council members. I've learned a great deal in 2 years. This is a steep learning curve. There's a lot to know when you take on a new responsibility, and I've put my heart and soul into it for the last 2 years. I ask that you please re-elect me because I still have a lot of things I want to do. I want to help Killeen move forward as we continue to grow our city and make it a place that we all want to live. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jared Foster. I currently serve as one of your at-large councilmen. I've had the job for 2 years. I'm reapplying. I'd love to ask for your vote on May 10th. Really quickly, a little bit about me. I am a native Killeenite. I am one of Mr. Rainwater's students. I think he signed my diploma a couple years ago, anyway. I also spent a good bit of time out of the community. When I turned 18, I went to college, and it was about 10 years before I returned. And sometimes I think that it's that other experience that kind of helps me in my job as a councilman as well. If I've learned one thing that I'd like to share with you tonight about what it means to serve as a councilman, is that vision is collaborative. It is something that I think you start with very singular, and you say, man, I really want to do this. I've got these 5 points. I've got this vision of Killeen in 30 years, God willing, I'm still here. And I think I still have that fire. I think I still have that spunk, piss and vinegar, if you will. But one thing that it's been tempered with is the fact that there are 7 votes, and there's an 8th voice called the mayor, and vision is an incredibly collaborative thing. That being said, there are a couple things that I value and that I'd like to keep working on. First one is the promotion of economic diversity. I think that economies change. Killeen's has been changing constantly, but I think that we play a bigger role in moving from a manufacturing economy to one that's much more based on knowledge and talent. and I'm interested in pursuing strategies that can attain and attract those kinds of folks. I think that improving our community image is not just a moral thing that'll make us feel better about the way we look, but there's an external and an internal component, and I think that there's some economic value in having a city that people value aesthetically and that they take pride in. I really care about effective planning. I love our comprehensive plan for growth. I also love our wastewater, water, sewer, transportation, solid waste. We have a lot of plans. You kind of get inundated with them, and I love that we have a staff and a council that's dedicated to implementing them. Finally, I care about responsible budgeting. I think I had a lot of plans that I would have loved to spend money on, but you learn that it's taxpayer money and you can't, so that's all I'll say now. Appreciate it.
Good afternoon. I first would like to say give thanks to God for my being here tonight, because when I first called Mr. Sanchez, I didn't know if I was going to be able to be here because I had to stay out of the hospital. So I'm still a little weak inside, but although I'm still here, and I thank God for that. I thank God for the council for inviting me tonight. I thank you all for your presence here tonight. And I am Doris Mims Owens. I'm going to be very brief. I came here by way of the military with my dad, who was stationed in Fort Hood. I went to Nolan Junior High School. My principal was Mr. Lloyd Jeans. I went to Killeen High School. Dr. Pastor was my principal. I graduated from CTC, received an associate degree in general studies. I received a certificate of completion in business administration. I received an associate in science degree. I am presently a senior at Texas A&M Central Texas in Bachelor of Science in Administration. So I just want you to know that I am a proud citizen of this great community. I've worked on numerous boards for the city of Killeen, appointed by the citizen and the mayor, who was on the council at the time. And I appreciate those appointments, and I've run a lot of them for 13 years, and my time limits were up. So the only board I'm on now is I'm the treasurer for Killeen Sister Cities for the city of Killeen. I love what I do. I love working for the citizens. I volunteered over thousands of hours for the citizens on different projects because I love doing that. I love working for them. I want to be your council person because I feel like I can make a difference. I feel like I can sit down and listen to the problems of the citizens of this great community and come up with a workable solution. Not a yelling and screaming match, but a workable solution. We can disagree, but we can also agree in a common sense manner. And I want to be that person. Thank you.
Can y'all see me? I had a battalion commander been commanding staff. She said, "Sergeant Okray, stand up." I'm like, okay, I am standing. But my name is Jonathan Okray. I'm currently an incumbent. I'm not going to sit up here and bore you with a whole lot of stuff. My actions have spoke louder than my words ever will. I will look out for your best interests. I love to serve you. I served in the military 20 years. I'm also a RAC, OIF, OEF veteran. I earned the Bronze Star from that deal. Right now, what we've done, I've enjoyed my time on the council. We've done some great things, and I want to continue to serve you. As you know, I'm not a go along to get along person. I will speak the truth. I don't care who it is, and I'll say it loud. So I have your best interests at heart, and I'm asking for you to vote for me beginning April the 28th. Thank you.